Hey everyone, Andang here for more of Mordor. When we last left off, we were inside Barad-dûr and it was crazy and creepy and there were glowing doors in front of us and since we last left off, our resolution changed. We're at a higher resolution, guys, and there's more detail in our bow and our character and our armor and clearly what happened is we changed the color of eyes. That's what it was. There's definitely not a new computer or anything. There's a new computer, guys. We got a new computer. Big thanks to my patrons on Patreon for helping make that possible. That was really corny, but anyway, we look in the options here. We're on ultra high on overall graphics quality, as you can see here. DirectX 11. Got full screen windowed because that's best for streaming and stuff, so I just have it set up that way. Anti-aliasing at max, got all that stuff. And just everything is on the highest settings here. The big difference is in particle effects, because I didn't have those like maxed out or anything before. And also post-processing. Made that be a whole lot better, turned pretty much everything on. Turned everything on, actually. Don't have player mesh combining, that's like the one checkbox I don't have checked. Because basically it just makes players render faster, which doesn't really affect how good the game looks. So I kind of left that one off just in case we need a little bit more memory. Or, you know, there's weird LOTRO issues that take place. So anyway, that's pretty much everything. Have the same audio settings and all that stuff. So anyway, hopefully things will be at a higher quality. They're definitely at a higher resolution. Let me know about UI things, if things are too small or too big, or, you know, things you might want changed there. But anyway, without further ado, let's figure out what's going on with this freaking cargo there and these doors. Using that as no effect, let's get closer. Closer. Look around. No. Using that as no effect. Why is it glowing then? What's going on? No, we've broken LOTRO. Alright, well, I'm not sure why there's these glowing doors here, but apparently they're glowing. It looks like they should be interactable. Let me know in the chat if I'm missing something and I need to just come back later. Let's just fight this cargo, because why the heck not? It's amazing how LOTRO looks so different on a bigger monitor at a bigger setting. It's just absolutely crazy how big of a difference that really does make. Goodbye, buddy. Alright. I mean, the trolls are huge right now. Like, everything just feels larger than life. I don't even know if we're going the right direction, but we're just fighting stuff, having fun here in LOTRO. Aha! The armor. Goodbye, guys. Oh, that was great. You discovered a dwarf make of armor. Awesome. We found it. I hope we really get to explore what the heck the Order of the Eye is all about now. Now that Sauron's gone, what are they doing? They don't have any orders coming from the Eye, so who is the, like, new Eye? And are they gonna, like, rebrand to the Order of something else? Alright, here are more glowing things, so that's good. Glowing things are always a good sign. Floaty names, there we go. Disappointing food, ah, yes. It's no feast, but it'll have to do. Okay. Ooh, you find no trace of the lockbox. Alright. Deliver the equipment to him in Barad-dûr. Okay, we can now go back. Oh, no. We got stuck. There we go. Ah, I cannot say much for this food. It seems even Sauron's willing servants eat like animals. But look at this armor. It is as brilliant as it was the day Sauron stole it away from me. It was wrought by my finest smith, Sverresting. Does he still live? You inform King Graytooth that Sverresting dwells within Lagash with the rest of his folk. These are joyous tidings that everyone I knew is not dead. That's always a plus. You have my thanks, Andang. Ah, but before we leave, did you by chance find that lockbox? You tell King Graytooth that you found the relic chamber, but the lockbox and most of the other relics were missing or stolen. This is very disappointing. I suppose all his servants were merely waiting for something to slip,
and they had their knives ready. I shall have to search on my own in the days ahead, but for now, I wish to return to my folk. Let us go!
Now that you will swiftly travel out of Barad-dûr. Yes! We're getting out of here, guys. Alright, that was swift. Oh man, I love phasing. Although Gimli should not have been outside too, but maybe he went in with us, you know? Somehow made it in before us. I'm very suspicious, Gimli. I must say. You're very short. Alright. 1080p makes him so much shorter. But look at the extra detail in like his beard. He has like multiple layers of beardness going on there. That's pretty cool. Alright. Whoa! Look at your armor, dude. That is awesome.
If I did not appear grateful in the dungeons of Barad-dûr, I wish to offer you my truest gratitude, Andang. You have done me and my people a great service this day. Although I did not find all I sought in the depths of the Dark Tower, I am once again surrounded by my dear friends and kin, and there can be no greater joy for a king. Our people were broken for many years, but today, we are reunited as one. This is a day for celebration, and by its end, we will celebrate our freedom.
Alright, awesome. Getting a heavy cloak out of this that's not as good, but still pretty cool.
This is a day for celebration, indeed. My people are united once more, and today we cast off the shackles by which Sauron himself bound us. You and Gimli have done my people a great honor, and one that shall not soon be forgotten by my folk. As a dwarf of the eastern mountains, I have always wished to learn more of the West. But such things could not be asked of the Dark Lord. I know not the reasons why, but Sauron was never fond of dwarves, you see. But such questions can be asked now. How came you to Mordor, Andang? What trials have you and Gimli faced and overcome? Let us hear your tales of valor.
He assumes we're good warriors. Well, he would be assuming right, because we are. But still, he does assume that. Alright, time to talk to Gimli.
Tales of valor, huh? I think we have a few we can tell. Let us go on with it then.
Here we go, Gimli. Let's get this started. I'm super excited.
78 years in the dungeons of Barad-dûr, King Vaskmun Graytooth of the Stout Axes has returned to lead his folk. However, if there is to remain any hope of forging a new dwarf kingdom within Mordor, the Stout Axes must break free of their servitude and challenge the mistress of Lagash, Zora.
Oh man, here we go.
A tale of valor. We have won many battles and many great victories together, my friend. It is hard to think of just one. Which among them speaks most of our trials and of the victories won by our peoples? King Graytooth awaits us, so I suppose I'll have to decide soon enough. Hear my words. Today I am honored to welcome 2 warriors of renown to Lagash, of which stories I have not heard and don't know if they're really renowned. Here is Gimli, son of Glóin, dwarf of Durin's folk. He has journeyed from far-off lands to explore the realm of Mordor. And here is Andang, the brave champion who aided my escape from the Dark Tower. Andang, I have heard you and Gimli have shared many adventures. I am curious, Andang, how did your adventures lead you to Mordor? Tell King Graytooth the story of the Ring-Bearer's quest. Alright. You tell a story to King Vaskmun Graytooth. I see. You keep strange company, my friend. But I mean you no offense. Offer them my truest thanks. The evils done to my folk by the Dark Lord were many, and they are finally repaid. We know well of the final siege at the Black Gate, but what of the battles that came before?
Jeez, he wants to know about everything. We'll tell you about Pelennor Fields. Fine.
These kingdoms of men sound a sight to behold, and to stand against so many foes. A wonder. We did a lot more than stand against them. I slew 42 orcs with my own axe at the Hornburg, and by the time the day was ended, I slew twice as many on the fields of Gondor. As any dwarf would hope. Ah, but have you met any other dwarves? Beyond those of Durin's folk in your adventures, do any other dwarf kingdoms remain? Skolgrim, did these Dourhands truly sense no danger in serving one who claimed to have returned from death? A dwarf in form, but no will of his own. No good comes from having spirits about.
Hopefully you're not dead too and actually a spirit.
As for the lost halls of Khazad-dûm, I hope they do not remain darkened, Gimli. May your people and their expeditions soon reclaim them. If not Khazad-dûm, where now do your folk dwell, Gimli? Some of those that once dwelled in exile now dwell in the Blue Mountains. But King Dain and his folk again live within the Lonely Mountain. Exile? I do not understand. It is a tale of dwarves, dragons, and long ago. Do you wish me to tell it, King Vaskmun? Of course. Very well, I shall tell it as best I can. For many years, even before the fall of Khazad-dûm, the dwarves dwelt in the Lonely Mountain. When Khazad-dûm was lost, my folk fled the Lonely Mountain and rebuilt our own kingdom within it. There sat the first king under the mountain, and for many years my people prospered. But it was not fated to remain so. A great dragon, Smaug, brought ruin upon the Lonely Mountain, and dwelt within the deserted halls of my people. My folk were cursed with misfortune for many years, and even the orcs mocked us. But then came the day that Thorin Oakenshield set out to reclaim Erebor and slay Smaug. With only 13 dwarves, a hobbit, and an old grey wizard, they reclaimed Erebor, and Smaug was slain. Alas, with Erebor no longer guarded by a dragon, great armies gathered to lay claim to its treasures. Although they did not begin the battle as our allies, men and elves alike aided my folk in repelling the orcs of Dol Guldur. The necromancer's servant Bolg was defeated, and Erebor became again a kingdom of the dwarves. We learned in the years that followed that the necromancer was Sauron himself, and in defeat he fled back to this land. This is my tale, King Vaskmund. And what a tale it was! I'm honored to have heard it.
It'd be so great if when they found out Sauron was, the necromancer was Sauron, they all gave out a big gasp, like, oh, what?
Do not worry. I have not forgotten you, Sverresting. What did you wish to show me? It is not to merely be shown, King Graytooth, but it is a gift in honor of your return. Behold, Dolgrath, the battle-hungry. It is magnificent, Sverresting. I shall wield it well. You have a keen eye, old friend, but we shall not speak of this here. There are matters to be discussed in private, Gimli and Andang. Will you join Spakorth and me? Come, as for you all, be merry and celebrate the days ahead for our people.
Alright, we get a private council with the king. Cool. I just love all the spikes on his armor, dang.
Spakorth, Gimli, Andang. I bear a key wrought of mithril, a key that shall bring good fortune to our people. The key that shall once again allow our people to wield the dwarf ring, Manthurth.
Oh, great. He wants a ring.
A dwarf ring! I do not think it wise to wield one of the Dark Lord's trinkets any longer. Nonsense. It brought my people good fortune and wealth for many years. Besides, Sauron is dead and gone. What designs would he have for it now? I shall hear no...
Oh, dang. Spirit came out.
What you seek will not be yours.
Oh, dang. There's a spirit here. Alright, let's take it out. Don't have the correct amount of fervor. I knew something was going to be possessed. The fell spirit flees into higher reaches of Lagash. Great. Alright, I shall hear no more. What troubles you? You look unwell. It is not meant for you, dwarf. What you seek is not to be yours. Alright. Well, dang, I'm intrigued now. It sucks for you. Svakorth is no more. Dang. He was one of my favorite characters. Dang. That's crazy.
So Zoreth thinks she can steal Manifirth from my people.
King Vaskman grips the mithril key tightly.
No, it belongs to my family. It belongs to me. Svakorth still lives, but I cannot know where his will ended, and the will of the spirit began. We have no time for such things now. Zoreth has betrayed my folk to serve herself. Our time in her service ends today. Zoreth has deceived you all. Svakorth was taken by one of her spirits. Subdue Svakorth at once. He is no longer a friend of mine any longer. Ether, Gimli, and Andang, come with me. Zoreth shall pay for her treachery.
Oh, dang. Alright. There is Zoreth, Mistress of Lagash, right there. And actually, I think this is a good place to stop. I know it's crazy that we're stopping right now, but what better time, I think. So anyway, when we return, we will go and face Zoreth. She's right there. We're going to fight her. She's an elite master. Black Numenorian. Oh, no. Alright, well, we'll take care of that later, but that is not till next time. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Once again, please let me know in the comments down below anything UI related or just sizes and scaling of things that I can be changing, and just what you think in general about the new setup I have as far as, you know, the general recording structure of it. So anyway, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon for more of Mordor.